Hi, it's Robert Murray, and welcome to this week's Leadership Minute. This week I want to talk to you about customer service, and the theme I have for you today is why do companies think that their customers are stupid? And I'm perplexed by the fact that there's a lot of companies out there, and mobile or cellular mobile companies seem to be the ones who are the worst. Publicly traded companies are often driven by quarterly results, not the long-term play. And they're always driven by those quarterly results to get the numbers in terms of new users added, whatever that happens to be. Ultimately, though, driving at profitability and whatever that measure of profitability is. And the reason for that is that senior executives are often incented on short-term gains and by quarterly results and by share price. Companies that get it, though, are companies that play the long play. And they're the ones that, follow my 5 simple rules for the long play and customer service and how that ties into it. And companies that get it end up winning in the long term. Their long play means that they have revenue of 5 times more than organizations that aren't as up with it. The other thing that companies that get it is that by get it, I mean that they have very, very high employee engagement. Their share price actually increases at a ridiculous amount compared to companies that don't get it. And there's numbers that were put out by Cotter and Heskett, the American change gurus, that suggest that companies that get it in terms of engagement of their employees and the service that they deliver their customers, their share price actually increases 8-fold or 8 times faster than companies that don't get it. So my list of 5 is really, really simple. Number 1 is treat employees better than anybody else. In today's employment environment, employees that are not satisfied with their employer, or most often with their manager, will leave and they will have another job within days. Talent is the hardest thing to find these days. The other thing is that companies that get it is that they live their values. Values are our guidance system. It's like the GPS system in your car. It guides you through traffic. And companies that get it live their values. They allow their employees to live values that align with them. The next thing is they're all around purpose. Organizations that get it have a clear purpose beyond profit. Profit's an outcome, but they have a clear purpose for why they do what they do. The next thing that they do is they understand who their customer is, and they understand in very, very detailed amounts who their customer is and why that customer buys from them. And then the final thing is that they really, truly understand the customer journey. The customer journey is all those touch points that customers have with your company along the way. And there's lots of them. From your website to your sales team, your marketing communications, the way that they look at your product and buy your product, the customer service, and the list goes on and on and on. But companies that get it really, truly understand the customer journey, and then they craft that journey, or they script it so that every step along the way in that journey, customers, or in the experience that customers have, is one that the customers want. Whether that's great service, great quality, great efficiency, or innovative solutions. They craft their solution for that. So that's it for this week. Stay tuned for more next week as we switch over to what I call my simple strategy tips and tricks for the year 2019. Take care.